This is the Wikipedia page for One Night Stand. Welcome to WikiListen, the podcast where we read Wikipedia pages and provide commentary. I'm Rachel Teichman, LMSW.
And I'm Victor Varnado, KSN.
You know, I forgot that we had this on the list, and it was a very fun surprise, and I'm excited to see what this article is all about.
And this goes out especially to all you one-night stand babies out there.
We love you. One night stand. For other uses, see one night stand disambiguation, not to be confused with nightstand.
Yes, please don't confuse it with a nightstand. That's great.
I love that. This article has multiple issues. Please help improve it or discuss these issues on the talk page. This article possibly contains original research, October 2019.
Original research on a one-night stand? What?
More information,
I can't wait till we get to that part.
This article may be unbalanced towards certain viewpoints, October 2019. Yeah. A one-night stand is a single sexual encounter in which there is an exception that there shall be no further relations between the sexual participants. The practice can be described as sexual activity without emotional commitment or future involvement.
I think that's wrong. You can still have emotional commitment in the activity, and no future involvement. You can have a one-night stand, right? With emotions?
I think so.
I'm not the expert on it, though. Views. See also fornication. The one-night stand is the most common form of infidelity and is often used in research polls and surveys to define the level of promiscuity in a society at any given time. It has also been suggested that such an act can be as threatening to a relationship as a long-term affair. A one-night stand can be more dangerous than finding a lover with mutual considerations. This scenario is good for the business traveler who has the odds in his or her favor. However, it is very important to know with whom you are getting into bed, even for just one night. No one should be exempt from causing you a problem, no matter the distance or circumstance. A one-night stand is still a form of infidelity and can be just as damaging for you and your partner if discovered. That was a quote.
Some women have suggested that women who feel sexually insecure or unfulfilled should seek out one-night stands for personal growth and fulfillment. One writes, "A one-night stand is the erotic manifestation of carpe diem. Only we are seizing the night instead of the day." Another source advises women seeking empowerment to jumpstart your heyday by having a one-night stand and clarifies that the one-night stand should be a conscious decision.
You know, because of the warning at the top, everything is suspect in this article.
Yeah, I have a lot of opinions about that last paragraph that I read.
Yeah, it feels like propaganda written by like a cigarette advertising company for women.
Yeah, it really does. I feel like maybe a man wrote that paragraph. I don't know.
Yeah,
a hetero
it seems
man.
that way. Maybe.
Yeah.
The prevalence of one-night stands has been abetted by the advent of online dating apps such as Tinder and Grindr, which allow people to connect for purposes including sexual encounters, although these tools can also be used to seek longer-term relationship partners.
Further relations. Relationship therapist Laura Berman suggests that the circumstances that lead to such an encounter do not necessarily preclude a later relationship. This is a quote, "Certainly having sex on a first date can be a death knell if your partner decides that a one-night stand is all he is after. On the other hand, many happy couples broke that rule of no sex on the first date and have been together for years." I didn't do a character voice for that because it's the quote of a therapist and I'm a therapist, so I'm already me.
Oh my goodness. I'm so surprised that the world has not turned in on itself. Whoa! Paradox! In contrast to a one-night stand when the individuals involved have recurrent sexual contact without romantic involvement, this is considered a casual sexual relationship.
Fantasy. A one-night stand may also be included in a sexual fantasy.
That's how it ends, everybody. A one-night stand may also be included in a sexual fantasy.
We do not slut shame here at WikiListen.
What are you talking about?
Just that this article, even though it was pretty short, it said some kind of weird things. And I just want to be clear that people can do whatever they please.
Yes. I think people know that, but maybe they don't. If you don't know that you can do whatever you please, you can do whatever you please.
This has been the Wikipedia page for One Night Stand. Thanks for listening to WikiListen. You can find us at wikilisten.com and on all social media at WikiListen, except for Twitter, which is at wiki_listen. And don't forget to subscribe.
If you have a particular page that you'd like us to read, please let us know.